Welcome everyone to the Office of African Americans 2021 Everyday Heroes Awards. We are so excited that you have joined us tonight. Tonight is the first event of the Black Thought Expo for 2021. Many of you know that the Office of African American Affairs has held the Black Expo, celebrating the history, culture, experiences, and successes of our community as a whole and individuals in our community. And so we are so very excited to have the Everyday Hero Awards kick off the Black Thought Expo. This year, while we continue to stay safe from the pandemic, the New Mexico Black Expo is shifting to a virtual platform, and we are calling it the New Mexico Black Thought Expo. This event this year will provide multiple virtual events, this one being the first one, and multiple ones happening in June. These events highlight our Black businesses, our organizations, our community activists, our volunteers, our successes, and our contribution to the New Mexico history. We will hear from national speakers and we will hear from community leaders about the issues that are important to improving the lives of African Americans. We are building up our community for thought and for action. Tonight, we celebrate those African American individuals who have been crucial in moving forward African American culture and being there to improve the lives of African Americans in New Mexico. This is an exciting event for us here at Office of African American Affairs. It is one that we do annually, and it is one that we are very excited to host. It's an evening to celebrate the people in our community, the ones who without capes and often without resources are heroes to each of us, heroes to our community, and heroes in making sure that New Mexico knows the contribution of African Americans in this state. I am extremely excited to thank each of you, the everyday heroes, for your time and your contributions. We appreciate you and all that you do for our community. I want to invite the audience to download the program, which is a link in the chat box, so that you can see the full bios of the amazing people that we are celebrating here tonight. I also want to invite you to give congratulations to all of them for all the things that they do. Also, put that in the chat box. You can chat them directly, or you can chat it out to all of us, those things that you've seen each of them do in our community to better our community and to build recognition for African Americans in New Mexico. To lead us in this evening, the celebration of the 2021 Everyday Heroes, I am going to turn the mic over to our Mistress of Ceremony, Janine Austin. Ms. Austin is the perfect person to present the Everyday Hero Awards, having done so much in her own life to improve the lives of New Mexico African Americans. Ms. Austin is a native of Hobbs, New Mexico, educated in the Hobbs Municipal School System, and continued her education at the New Mexico Junior College in Hobbs, Eastern New Mexico University, and Aquinas College in Nashville, Tennessee. She currently serves as the Quality Assurance and Human Resources Manager for the Child and Family Services of Lee County. She has been giving back to our community as a member of the New Creations Apostolic Center, as a licensed and ordained teacher, evangelist, and also a finance member under Apostle Terrell Wright. She also serves as the Vice President of the Hobbs Juneteenth Committee. We are so lucky to have her with us tonight, and thank you, Ms. Austin, for being here with us. I pass the mic to you.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's such a pleasure to do this. I am very much honored to be the MC for tonight. I want to thank the Office of African American Affairs to give me this position. It is a great honor, and I count it as something that will be long in my memory, because I never expected to be honored in such a way. So it is a pleasure, very much a pleasure, to be with all the honorees tonight. It's a pleasure to see everyone, your beautiful faces on Zoom tonight. I believe Zoom has just been a marvelous tool for us to use because we can be dressed up from the top up and have shorts on from the top bottom, right? And so in doing so, we're professional. Our hair looks good. Our makeup looks good. We're just looking fine, fine, fine. Would you all agree to that? You can put a high five in the chat box if you would like. Tonight, am so honored to present to you a lady in song. We want to introduce Mrs. and First Lady Rosalind Jones, who will be coming to us in song. Miss Jones is let's see here, I'm sorry, I lost my page here. Okay, oh, here we go, so sorry. Mrs. Jones has been singing and reading and spreading joy from an early age and professionally since she was 19. We're very lucky to have her here in New Mexico, as she is often traveling extensively throughout the United States and internationally. She is currently working on her third gospel music project. We're so excited to hear that. And she can be heard leading the worship Sunday mornings at Metro Church of God in Christ and hosting the Living Out Loud with Lady Ross show on famous hip hop radio. And at this time, we want to turn our attention to Mrs. Rosalind Jones. Take it and have your way, Ms. Jones.
Thank you so very much. I appreciate it. It must have been cold there in my shadow to never have sunlight on your face. You were content to let me shine. That's your way. You always walked a step behind. So I was the one with all the glory, while you were the one with all the strength. A beautiful face without a name for so long. A beautiful smile to hide the pain. But did you ever know that you're my hero? You're everything I would like to be. Yeah. And I can fly higher than an eagle, 'cause you are the wind beneath my wings. Yes, you are. Now it might have appeared to go unnoticed, but I've got it all here in my heart. I want you to know I know the truth. Of course I know it, that I would be nothing without you. Did you ever know that you're my hero? Yes. You're everything I would like to be. And I can fly higher than an eagle, yes. 'Cause you are the wind beneath my wings. Whoa! Did you ever know that you're my hero? Oh, you're everything, everything, everything I would like to be. Oh, and I could fly higher than an eagle. Oh, 'cause you are the wind beneath my wings. Oh, the wind beneath my wings. Fly, fly away. You let me fly so high. Fly, fly, fly high against the sky. So high I can almost touch the sky. Thank you. Thank you. Thank God for you. You're the wind beneath my wings.
Yes. Do we not enjoy that? If you're not feeling like a hero, you should after that song. Absolutely. We want to thank First Lady Jones for that beautiful rendition of Hero, because I believe everyone here is a hero on tonight. And I believe that everyone is going to soar higher than any eagle. Amen. So we're so appreciative of you on tonight. Next, we're going to introduce our keynote speaker. Like to share with you our keynote speaker. Also to remind you that this show is being recorded. Thank you so much for that song. Here we are. Mrs. Beverly McMillan is our keynote speaker on tonight. Mrs. McMillan has been active in multiple community service projects since she moved to New Mexico in the early 2000s, serving in community groups on various boards and in professional roles for a community organization. A past winner of the Everyday Hero Award in 2018, we are thrilled to hear and learn from Ms. McMillan's commitment to our community. So everyone, by a chat of putting your hands together on tonight, we want to welcome our keynote speaker for tonight, Ms. Beverly McMillan. Ms. McMillan, would you take it away?
I would. Thank you, Ms. Austin, for the wonderful introduction to the group. Good evening, the state of New Mexico. I'm privileged and proud to be here with you today. Tonight, I just want to challenge everyone here in the state of New Mexico to say how we're going to move forward. COVID-19 brought to us many challenges. COVID-19 actually challenged us in many different ways. It stretched us. We also learned new skill sets. I would say 2 years ago, if you would have told us that we were going to have this event through a virtual platform, I was like, we couldn't have done this, but we have found ways to still connect. So that was game changing within itself. So as we move forward and getting back to what is called normal, and I don't think we should go back to normal, but that's a conversation for another time. What are we going to do differently, and how are you going to change the game? And changing the game actually includes service to others. I always say, if you serve one person at a time, you have served others. So each one of us, if we take one person at a time, we could actually change the world. So what does that mean to be a game changer? You can affect trends. It's transformational. It can be a complete overhaul or correction. It can be an evolution or a fresh to a new start. How many times have you joined an organization and you're trying to get something changed and you'll hear, well, we've always done it that way. And that can be frustrating within itself. So when you're talking about volunteering or service, that's a way of a mode and a methodology of changing the game. And some of you have heard this. This might be old school to you. This might be very new to you. But volunteering or service to other comes in 3 T's: time, talent, and treasure. And if you actually look up the definition of philanthropy, it says love of humankind in the form of time, talent, and treasure. Some of us have more time than we have treasure. Some of us have more talent than we have time. And it can actually be executed too without moving or changing how you actually operate in your everyday life. So changing the game of how you do volunteer service. We talked about time, and that's your hours in the service that you give back. Talent. Some of us have tremendous talent that we can give back to schools. Treasure. Financial contributions always work, whether they're large or small. So for instance, did you know that $2 every 2 weeks can fill up a backpack for a child to take to her family over the weekend that are experiencing homelessness? The entire family can be fed for $2 every 2 weeks. So whether large or small, $2 or $10 million can be donated. The next two, the voice and network, are new in how the millennials are actually moving towards the game. Your voice, time spent through advocating and educating others. We actually have an award winner tonight that actually used his voice. Augustine Leon Sands actually brought up a really great issue to the legislator to actually prohibit race-based hair discrimination known as the Crown Act, which was passed in the city and it was passed in the state as well. So that's a way of advocating and using your voice. Networking. Get out and learn professional and personal relationships. You can learn from each other. There's online components to that. Sometimes things are self-explanatory and sometimes they're not. You can learn a new skill set. For example, I was on a call last week where many of you guys know that I'm a master gardener, and I was actually on the phone, on a Zoom call with Jamaican students. And I was teaching them how to germinate seeds, but the one young lady taught me a reverse way of how she was germinating seeds. So I actually learned a new skill set in that Zoom while I was actually teaching. So that's the other piece, is opening up our minds to how we're actually going to network and move forward and learn new things. This man was the inevitable game changer. A lot of people, and some of you, and only probably Jim Harvey can remember this because he was back in the 60s with me. He was considered the ultimate game changer. But during the time, everybody didn't like him. He was not well liked. He seems to be a hero now, but at the time, he was game changing and stretching, and he actually changed the world of boxing. I actually read up on him, and they actually talked about in one of his books, each fight he actually entered in before, probably 2 or 3 months before the fight would begin. He said he was terrified to get in the ring, but that's why he actually talked, and he coached and talked himself into a victory every time. And he actually got that into game changing. So changing the game, people tried to stop him. The US government tried to stop him. They stripped his boxing rights away from him. And that he actually suffered financially from that, because it took 5 years of his life, and it was 5 years of prime life that he actually had for fighting. And he had a late reentry back into boxing, which I believe caused many of his health issues a little bit later on. But he was known as a game changer, and he took a risk, and he went outside of the box to actually move and change the game. This is Principal Darby. He actually, during COVID, changed the game. He took a part-time job working at Walmart 3 nights a week from 10 to 7 p.m., 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. And he was actually trying to help his students. So if you could tee up the video for me, let's show the video.
The attention, I'm not used to it. I don't think that I've done anything worthy of distinction to warrant the attention.
This is Henry Darby, a Walmart associate by night, stocking shelves on the graveyard shift from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. But he has a day job too, a tough one at that.
Good morning, how you doing?
As a beloved principal of North Charleston High School in North Charleston, South Carolina.
Well then put your jacket on, please. Do not go in that building without your jacket on. COVID-19 has really placed a damper on the personal relationship because at North Charleston High School, we do express the 3 R's: rigor, relevance, and relationship. Everybody knows that I'm a hugger. When I see my student, come here, boy, come here, child, come here and give me a big hug. Meet them at the door, off the buses. You got problems, then come here, give me a hug anyhow. I'm just that type of guy.
He's also the kind of guy who knocks on his students' doors after school and on weekends to check in. A student body who has 90% of their families living below the poverty line. The pandemic hitting his community especially hard.
I get a little emotional because when you've got children, you've heard sleeping under a bridge, or a former student and her child is sleeping in a car, or when you go to a parent house because there's problems and you knock on the door, there are no curtains, and you see a mattress on the floor, and these people need, and I wasn't going to say no. And at my age, you know, we don't ask for money. We just don't. You just go ahead and do what you need to do.
And Mr. Darby did. That night shift at Walmart, it's for them. Every paycheck, every dime, all of it goes to helping his students in need. He has done so quietly, not even telling his manager at Walmart about his day job.
Even before we knew, there was something special about him. I would be so happy to have Mr. Darby for as long as he will have us as a part of his family and beyond.
His endurance, almost superhuman, walking what must be miles through his high school hallways during the day and stocking what looks like miles of shelves at Walmart at night. It's shocking to everyone but his students because they know that's just the kind of man he is.
He's ready to help anybody.
He's impacting the community in a very special way.
He's there when you least expect it, but when you need him the most.
Mr. Darby's only request of his students, whom he calls his grandchildren, is to pay it forward.
It's quite simple, simplistic. Just learn to help others. That is one of the greatest things that we could do in terms of human beings.
Simple, yet powerful words from a man who knows that one person might not change the world, but they might change the world for one person, and that can make all the difference.
I am an optimist, but I'm also a determinist. I know that it's going to get better. I know that these times will not always be with us. I know that my students will not always be in poverty. I know that because that's what we are. America makes it better for everybody.
Thank you. Can you imagine? This man had probably one of the most prestigious jobs as an educator, making sure that he was taking care of young lives. And he stretched himself. He was already changing lives because he was an educator. Thank you, Nicole. It does bring tears to your eyes when you watch how he actually stretched himself to move beyond that. So I encourage everyone today to think about what you're doing now and what you can do a little bit differently. He gave 3 nights of his life, so he wasn't sleeping. He didn't get a full night's rest. But as you can see, he was there and on point for his students. And this is an example of excellence. And he was not selfish. He was an epitome of selflessness. So as we look at the awardees tonight, New Mexico Office of African American Affairs Everyday Hero Program, we looked at education advancement, economic empowerment, community development, healthcare advocacy and policy. And we found individuals that will do that. So I encourage you tonight, are you going to be a game changer? You have to be a game changer if we're going to turn this around. Believe it or not, George Floyd was a game changer when he cried out. He actually changed the game in the society because America woke up for the very first time in their life when they saw it filmed nationally. So as we look at our everyday heroes, ask yourself, are you going to be a Pamela Herndon? that saw a CU Safe program that assisted domestic violence clients getting back to normal? Are you going to be a Donald Love and become an entrepreneur and provide economic opportunity? Are you going to be a Dasa Daniel in trailblazing on how mental health disparities are approached in the African-American community? Are you going to be a Moniece Aguilar by founding the school after school program that connects high school students and middle school students as mentors and mentee? Are you going to be a Derek Berry by writing an inspirational book on how to focus on seeking your best potential? Are you going to be a Kelly Triplett Berkeley, an ambassador and founder Empower Me, which emerges a passionate mentor to help youth while volunteering and serving? Miss Debbie Johnson, are you going to be a Miss Debbie Johnson by providing a sewing skill set for women who are experiencing homelessness? Are you going to be the Victoria Bird for actually founding the community youth program called Roaring Lions to fight against internal spirit and negativity? Are you going to be a Dr. Michelle Bean by developing a nonprofit breast cancer organization? Will you be a Sarah Williams by becoming an educator and impacting the lives of youth? Will you be a Chantal Muhammadi by developing a nonprofit organization that supports refugee women and empowering them through education and vocational training? Are you going to be my girl, Nicole Rogers, by just taking on the African-American liaison, community liaison position in the city? Are you going to be a Mr. Jim Harvey by being a drum major of racial disparities within the African-American community? Will you be an Augustine Leon Sands by changing the game of how individuals look at African-American hair and no longer can be discriminated against? Next slide, please. I don't know if you picked this up from Mr. Darby, but this is a quote that I've been carrying around with me. He talks about he might not be able to change the world, but he might be able to change the world for one person. That's Dr. Henry Darby. I ask you again, be a game changer, step up, be a game changer. The world has enough followers. You can lead the way. I thank you.
You're right, I was. And I was just giving Ms. McMillan all the accolades. I was excited to hear her speech. It was wonderful. Everyone who on tonight who heard that it was motivational, it encourages us to do more and to do our best, and not only our best, when good is not enough, best is not an option. Am I correct? So we want to thank you, Ms. McMillan, for such a wonderful presentation. And wasn't Mr. Darby just an inspiration to us all? Almost brought a tear to my eye, because I was like, wow, 3 nights a week, graveyard shift, then work full-time, a full-time job. That is an amazing feat, especially for someone who may be just a little bit over 50 or so. We want to thank you so much, Ms. McMillan. And I do believe that Ms. Wentz is doing, she is doing house cleaning by letting us know that this is being recorded and it's going to be available after May 25th. And also, if you would please follow the Office of African American Affairs on all of their social platforms, which they have on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and also you can always go to the Office of African American Affairs website at www.oaa.state.newmexico.us. So we want to thank you on tonight for that, Ms. McMillan. And as we go forward, we want to start talking to you a little bit about the everyday heroes, the game changers in our home state of New Mexico. We have some wonderful heroes on tonight that we want to present on tonight. The Everyday Hero Award is an annual event of the Office of African American Affairs. The office was created by legislation in 1999. One of the mandates of the statute is to secure recognition of African Americans' accomplishments and contributions to New Mexico and to the United States. We are proud to offer this recognition of individuals who have led such a meaningful impact through their service on our community, and to highlight the many ways that Black New Mexicans contribute to the culture of New Mexico, the growth of New Mexico, and the understanding of New Mexico as a community of generosity and spirit of caring. Let us now turn to recognizing these great individuals and their accomplishments. Also, you can always say congratulations to all of the awardees in the chat as well. On tonight, our first introduction is Ms. Monice Aguilar. We celebrate everyday hero Monice Aguilar, nominated by Claire Porter, a student from Sandia High School in Albuquerque. Creating paths for mentorship outside the classroom is what Ms. Aguilar's contribution to our state has been. We want to congratulate Ms. Aguilar, and we would like now to show you a clip of who Ms. Aguilar is. Congratulations, Ms. Monice Aguilar.
Monice, we are so proud of you for getting the Everyday Hero Award. You are so deserving of this award. The work you've done through DECA, the work you've done through the BSU at Sandia, the selfless attitude that you've had throughout the years in helping your peers and really advocating for others is just phenomenal. But most especially, the two things that are really close to my heart that you have done that have really made a difference for me personally and for our community are the BEAT club that you started for Madison, the first BSU-like club for middle school students. I was just really proud of you for creating that club, coming up with the ideas, leading all the meetings, organizing everything, just being such a wonderful mentor to all the students that came and being just a true light to those students. Middle school's a tough time and you were really there for them. And then of course being a mentor to our two kids. I'm just beyond thankful for you. You deserve this and so much more. We are so proud to know you.
Congratulations, Monice. We're so proud of you, and you're welcome to join the elite of Everyday Heroes presented by the Office of African American Affairs to you on tonight. Congratulations. Yay. Our next honoree, I would like to say, I know this young man personally, a great person. He doesn't remember me, I'm sure, but I remember him and I know his parents, Mr. Derek Barry. Mr. Barry was born and raised here in Hobbs, New Mexico to Pastor Dylan and Linda Barry. We want to recognize him on tonight because he has worked and studied in various industries such as supply chain, marketing, sales, chemical plant supervising, and customer service. But one of Mr. Barry's greatest accomplishments is his first book. He is an author of poetry with a hint of scripture. And I want to tell you, I really enjoyed this book. I bought it and it's an amazing read. And he's also in the process of writing a second book during this compilation of this biography. All of these industries, he says, has helped to add value and contribute to his development as a leader and a servant in the community. I present to you the Hero Award to Mr. Derek Barry. I believe there is a video for him too as well.
Hello, everyone. I'm Linda Barry. I'm the mother, the proud mother of Derek Barry, one of the nominees that has been chosen for this great award. Not a more worthy opponent than Derek Barry. Not only that he's my son, but I'm proud to say he's my son. Don't have to hold my head down in shame, but from a baby, from a baby up to now, he has always been different. From when he was a little child shouting in church, praising God from a little baby, all the way up, even from working into the church, music, playing the drums and the instruments, to going on up in high school and middle school, being that example, winning different awards, from the Lady of Guadalupe's award to voted HHS in high school, to go on from student council to honor society. All these things that he did accomplish while he was in school, but not only did he accomplish things in school, I mean, I don't think time can permit of how much I feel about it and how proud I am for him for just going on to be a minister in the church, to working in the community, helping those and having a vision and a dream to do more for his community, not only for the color, his color, but for every race, to see what else he can do in a community to help us better understand why we should get prepared for our future, and the dreams and the importance of preparing and setting aside, just educating people of life, how it's important to take care of your health, take care of your body, and educate not only just those that have money, but of all standards of life. He is such I guess, wonderful person and outstanding person that I love him so, and I'm so proud of him. I don't tell him enough when I see where he have came from, and he's learned from different things that he have gone through. It have made him stronger, not just carry him down and just say, well, this is it, but no, get up. I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna help somebody else, and let them know, no matter where you've gone through, no matter where you have been in life. Long there is breath, there is hope. You can be whatever you put your mind in your heart to be. And I'm so proud of him, even from the job that he's doing now, that he has such a heart for people, for learning more, for doing more. I mean, I don't know, I can go on and on that this is such a wonderful opportunity. And he's such an outstanding young man that I see what God is doing in his life, and that I'm so honored. I'm so proud to say that you have chosen a good person. He is Derek Dion Barry. I love you. You mean the world to us. I can go on and on, and I don't want to get so teary-eyed, but I love him, and I thank God for what God is doing in his life, and and you're just so wonderful. And I thank God for you looking and seeing and choosing him to be one of these recipients of this award. Thank you, and God bless you. And I love you, Derek, and there's nothing you can do about it. God bless.
Our next honoree on tonight is Dr. Michelle Bean. Congratulations, Miss Bean, or Dr. Bean. Dr. Bean is the Director of Health Information Management at Christus St. Vincent Regional Medical Center in Santa Fe, New Mexico. She is also the founder and president of Pink Me, a nonprofit breast organization in Rio Rancho, New Mexico. She believes that one of the key management traits of leadership is consistency. I agree with that. Ms. Bean is a proud graduate of Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University, where she received her Bachelor of Science degree in Health Information Management. She obtained her Master of Science degree in Human Services with a specialization in Healthcare Administration from Capella University, and in constant pursuit of education, she completed her PhD in Human Services. She is also a member of the American Health Information Management Association, where she also serves as Secretary Treasurer and the President of the Mexico Health Information Management Association. Everyone, please give a round of applause for Dr. Michelle Bean. Congratulations, Dr. Bean, on your accomplishment as an everyday hero. We're very proud of you, ma'am. And hopefully we have a video to share of you as well.
My name is Adrienne Jabert Thompson, and I'm the Vice President of the Eta Beta Sigma chapter of Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated in Albuquerque, New Mexico. I have nominated Dr. Michelle Bean for the Everyday Hero Award because of her work with her organization, Pink Me. Dr. Bean is the founder and president of Pink Me, which is a nonprofit breast cancer awareness organization, and is passionate about providing education, inspiration, and advocacy to the women in our community. Dr. Bean hosted a mobile mammogram event March 25th, 2021, so that women could get a mammogram. There were over 20 women who attended this event, and for those who could not afford to pay, Pink Me took care of the cost. Dr. Bean exemplifies what it means to improve the lives of African Americans in New Mexico. Thank you, Dr. Bean.
Congratulations as well to Dr. Bean. Our next awardee is another Hobbs native. Her name is Miss Kelly Triplett Berkeley. Congratulations, Miss Kelly Triplett Berkeley, on our Everyday Hero Award. Miss Kelly Berkeley was born and raised in Hobbs, New Mexico. She's the middle child of 5 siblings. She's employed with Lee County and served as a CASA court-appointed child advocate, Assistant Secretary for the New Mexico National Black Chamber of Commerce, Legacy Pregnancy Resource Center Board Member, United Way of Lee County Board Member, Hobbs Chamber of Commerce, and ambassador and founder of Empower Me, LLC, which emerged from a passion to mentor and help young youth while volunteering serving at the Lee County Juvenile Detention Center. She encourages all youth and offers guidance to teens. She's recently received a certificate as a grief recovery method specialist to empower grievers with tools to move beyond losses. We want to congratulate you, Miss Kelly Berkeley. Hopefully we have a video for her as well.
Hello, my name is Cynthia White. I was born and raised in Hobbs, New Mexico. I now reside in Quitman, Texas, which is a rural community about 80 miles east of Dallas, Texas. I've been employed for the past 29 years at People's Telephone Cooperative, which is a rural telephone service provider in East Texas. I've also had the privilege of serving as an independent superstar director for Scentsy Wickless Candles for the past 13 years. My nominee is Kelly Marie Berkeley. Kelly is the founder of Empower Me, LLC, which is a nonprofit organization that serves in various capacities, such as grief counseling and mentorship. I sat and I pondered on what I consider to be an everyday hero. To me, an everyday hero is someone that doesn't have to try to be a certain way. They just possess outstanding qualities that help facilitate change and growth in the lives of those they come in contact with and in their surroundings. Kelly has dedicated her life to serving and empowering others through being an example, a Christian example, and making herself available by volunteering at the Juvenile Detention Center, mentoring young ladies and single moms, and serving in her local church. I can say she has dedicated her life empowering others because as her sister, I have witnessed it and I have been the recipient on many occasions of the God-given qualities that has helped transform and empower the lives of many. I'm humbled to nominate Kelly Marie Berkeley as an everyday hero for the African American community for her continued desire to empower and improve the lives and the environment that she is a part of. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
The next honoree we have on tonight is Miss Virginia Bird. Miss Virginia Bird was born and raised in Clovis, New Mexico. She has 10 siblings, and I bet you she is one of the ones that runs the rest of the other 7, or should I say 9 siblings. She has always been compassionate and caring and has remained committed and passionate about social justice issues and community advocacy throughout her whole life for her community. She is a community activist, a grassroots organizer. As a current member of the NAACP, she enjoys being a member of the organization, and she assists with the ethics committee, and she assists with nonprofit organizations. As well, she is a part of Tobacco Awareness, CASA Children Committee, and the Census and Voting Advocacy. Ms. Virginia Bird is a proud mother of 6 children, and not only did she add to the being a mother of 6 children, she's giving back through teaching, as well as being on a local credit union board where she served over 10 years. Also, Ms. Bird is also one of the ground roots I believe she has created an atmosphere where people can come from all walks of life to support and to be involved with her community. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you Miss Virginia Byrd. Thank you, Miss Byrd, for everything that you have done. Welcome to be an honor with the people who are also honorees on tonight of the Everyday Hero Award. Congratulations, Miss Byrd. May we play her video, please?
Well, Virginia, praise the Lord. You deserve it, girl. You deserve this award. We thank you so much for all your hours of working in the community. We just can't thank you enough. And all of the hours you work with the tobacco program, the STOP, our youth, our young adults, our 2020 census, some of the other organizations you work with, the NAACP, the City of Clovis. You have helped and worked with so many. You deserve this award. And I just thank God for you and for all the work that you do. And may God continue to bless.
Wow, congratulations, Ms. Byrd. We also want to mention that Ms. Byrd is a co-founder of the first yoga studio in Clovis, New Mexico called Sahai Yoga. She and another person created that in 2009. And that's unheard of usually in the state of New Mexico, where we have an African-American who has contributed to yoga as far as building up a business in it. So that's another way of really congratulating her on tonight. Wow. Next, we have Miss Dasa Carey Daniel. Miss Daniel, congratulations on being an everyday hero. Ms. Daniel is a licensed mental health counselor and a counselor education supervisor in New Mexico. Ms. Daniel's research interests focus on supervision relationships for racial ethnic minorities, the lived experience of racial ethnic college students, and the experiences of Black African-American women in academic spaces. Ms. Daniel also advocates for inclusive spaces for racial ethnic minority students within academia and within organizations for increasing graduate student resources. She received her dual master's degree in clinical mental health counseling and higher education administration from New Mexico State University. She is a University of New Mexico Center for Social Policy Fellow and was recently named a 2020-2021 University of New Mexico Center for Social Policy Fellow and also a Critical Race Scholar. Ms. Daniel is the recipient of 2020 NBCC Minority Fellowship. As an NBCC Minority Fellow, her most recent work will address mental health needs and health disparities of Black African-American populations by increasing her opportunities to be involved in national organizations, receive professional development training, and the development of scholarly publications. Thank you, Ms. Daniel, for all that you have contributed to the African-American community and beyond in the state of New Mexico. We congratulate you on tonight on being an everyday hero. Everyone, put your hands together for Ms. Desiree Carey Daniel.
Hello, my name is Brandy Stone, and I'm the director of UNM's African American Student Services. And I nominated Dasa Daniels for the Everyday Heroes Award. Dasa is a doctoral student studying in the UNM Counselor Education Program. She's also a licensed state mental health counselor, and in 2021 was named as a critical race scholar by the University of New Mexico's Graduate Studies Office. I nominated Dasa because of her selfless service to our Black student population. Dasa is committed to serving Black students as it pertains to their mental health. She's also provided various workshops for our student population and has served as a facilitator connecting theory to many of our mentoring programs. We're so appreciative for all the work that she does to improve the lives of Black students across the state. Thank you, Dasa.
Congratulations again, Dasa, on your nomination and your award on tonight. I'm sorry. Our next person that we want to introduce tonight, excuse me, I'm sorry. He was nominated by Mr. Hassani Olajimi. We are talking about no other than Mr. Jim Harvey. I'm sorry. Jim Harvey is an organization development professional. Hold on, y'all, I gotta take a drink of water. It's gonna kill me. Good thing we're going to commercial break in just a minute. I'm sorry. Okay. Mr. Harvey arrived in New Mexico as a state director of volunteer services for the Red Cross and served in that role until the state was merged with another state. He is a former public health professional with more than 35 years of service to federal, state, and local health departments, as well as community-based providers delivering health and social services to underserved population. Tonight, we want to welcome you to another hero, Mr. Jim Harvey. Congratulations, Mr. Harvey.
Hello, my name is Hassani Olujimi. I'm a retired Navy veteran and local musical theater actor. I've nominated Jim Harvey for the Everyday Hero Award. Jim Harvey is the executive director of the New Mexico Albuquerque Center for Peace and Justice. Jim has expanded the reach and the scope of the organization's focus to include strong African American participation and purpose on issues such as anti-racism and police reform, just to name a few. Jim has brought a never-ending commitment to civil rights for African Americans. He continues to work for the genuine and authentic representation of Black voices that are often overlooked. Jim believes that triculturalism in New Mexico is wrong. The strength of our state relies heavily on full inclusion. Jim has worked to make such efforts of inclusion a reality for African Americans in government, in the economy, community building, and arts and everyday opportunities. Thank you for considering my nomination of Jim Harvey. He is one of our everyday heroes.
Congratulations again, Mr. Harvey, on being one of our everyday heroes. Right now, we're going to take a quick break and we'll be coming back to you in just a few moments. So you can get up, stretch your legs. Let us see those shorts that you're wearing underneath all of the nice upper body shirts and blouses and beautiful makeup and smiles. Yes, Miss Jones, just like that. And when we come back, we will have another song by the incomparable Miss Rosalind Jones. Take a break, everyone. So we're back with a brief break, and at this time, we are wanting to welcome back our First Lady, Miss Rosalind Jones, as she comes to us again in song. We know that it's going to be something that's going to lift us up in spirit and inspire us to do even greater things here in the state. Miss Jones, we turn it over to you.
Thank you again. I would like to just say congratulations to all of the nominees on today. You are everyday heroes, and just want to sing another song that will inspire and uplift you on today. And again, congratulations. Teach me your way so that I won't go astray. I need thee, oh Lord. Oh
I may know thee. See, I need thee, oh Lord, 'cause I owe you much more than I could ever dream to give. That is why I live. You are the heart of my praise. Yes, you are. You are my reason for being. Yeah. Oh, you are the heart of my praise. Yes. Oh, yeah. You are my reason for being. Oh, teach me your way so that I won't go astray. 'Cause I need thee, oh Lord. Whoa, hold me so that I may know thee. 'Cause I need thee, oh Lord. See, I owe you much more than I could ever dream to give. That is why I live. You are the heart of my praise. Hey. You are my reason for being. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Oh, Lord, you are the heart of my praise. Woo, hey. Yes, you are my reason for being. Yeah. Oh, hey, Lord, you are the heart of my praise. Woo. You are my reason for being, yeah. Oh, y'all might as well rock with me. Oh, Lord, you are the heart of my praise. Yeah. Oh, you are my reason for being, yeah. Oh, let's take this thing higher. Oh, Lord, you are the heart of my praise. Yeah. Woo. Oh, yeah. You are my reason for being, yeah. Oh, Lord, hey, you are the heart of my praise. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You are my reason for being. Oh, yeah. Oh, hallelujah. Oh, you're worthy. Hey, oh, glory. You're worthy. Hey, oh, honor. Lord, you're worthy. Yes, you're worthy. Yeah. Oh, you're worthy. Hey, of the glory. Lord, you're worthy of all honor. Gotta give it up to you, Lord. You're worthy. Yeah. Lord, you're worthy. Give you glory. Lord, you're worthy. Give you all the honor. Yes, you're worthy. Lord, you're worthy. Yeah. Hallelujah. Thank you, Lord. Nobody like you, nobody like you, Lord. Hallelujah. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. Congratulations.
Truly, he is the reason that you all are on this great award show on tonight, on this great American award ceremony. You have to give him some praise. Give God all the glory and honor because he is wonderful and worthy to be praised on tonight. Thank you, Mr. Jones, for that. I have to call her Sister Jones because she really delivered on tonight. Amen. And put an amen behind it. Thank you. First Lady Rosalind Jones. We welcome all of your voice every time that you want to sing. We welcome it. We welcome it. We welcome it. Did y'all clap for Miss Jones? Yes. Give her another round of applause. Yes. Now we want to remind everybody that tonight's ceremony is being recorded, and that you can follow the social platforms of the Office of African American Affairs on Twitter, on Instagram, YouTube, and also if you would like, you can go to their website at www.Office of African American Affairs, which is oaaa.state.newmexico.us. And we also would like for you to encourage all of the honorees on tonight by putting kudos in the chat box for each and every one of them. They have contributed to this state, not only this year, but in many years that they have worked tirelessly, working for the citizens of the state of New Mexico and beyond. So thank you to everyone. Tonight, our next honoree is, like all of you, a heavy hitter. We're wanting to honor tonight Ms. Pamela Herndon. Ms. Herndon currently serves as the president and CEO of the KWH Law Center for Social Justice and Change, a nonprofit law center focused on providing access to justice for low and medium income individuals, with an emphasis on advocating for the rights of women, children, and families with children. Ms. Herndon is a graduate of the Howard University School of Business and the University of Texas School of Law. She is admitted to practice law in the states of Colorado and New Mexico. She is also a licensed certified public accountant. So if she can't serve you in the law, she can get your money together. Ms. Pamela Herndon is a 2019-2021 W.K. Kellogg Fellow working to help raise the well-being of children and embrace racial healing and justice. She serves as Secretary of the Board of Directors of the U.S. Eagle Federal Credit Union as a first Vice President of the NAACP. Ms. Herndon has also been featured in Essence Magazine, an international publication focused on the outstanding accomplishments of African American women. Currently, Ms. Herndon hosts community-focused programs on KUNM Public Radio 89.9 FM and National Public Radio, NPR, which is an affiliate in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause to Ms. Pamela Herndon. And I believe we have a video for her.
Good evening. It is such an honor to be a part of this recognition for you tonight, Pamela. What an appropriate award for someone as selfless as you. You are so committed to supporting others. You are so giving of your time, your energy, your love and compassion. The amount of time and support that you give to others is immeasurable. You are unwavering in your support. Thank you for all that you do for others in your community, anyone that you come across. You are always, always so supportive. What an appropriate award for you, an everyday hero. Congratulations.
Another round of applause for Ms. Pamela Herndon. Congratulations on being an everyday hero in the state of New Mexico. We have tonight as well, Ms. Debbie Johnson. Ms. Johnson was nominated by Crystal Barreras. Ms. Johnson is the founder and CEO of Tender Love Community Center. She is an immigrant African American who experienced winter homelessness in Indiana State shortly after arriving in the United States. As a direct result of her experience, Debbie recognized that there are so many reasons for homelessness there are for individuals, and that the need must be met by more than simply feeding and housing people. Ms. Johnson possesses an associate degree in nursing, a bachelor's degree in science, and is currently studying for a master's dual degree in public health and social work. She is a tireless, impassioned, and collaborative leader, much loved by the students at TLCC. She is able to work with remarkably diverse clients and staff and inspire others to volunteer and donate. In 2015, Ms. Johnson received a Leadership of the Year Award, honorable mention from the New Mexico Coalition to End Homelessness, and the Dr. Mary McLeod Bethune Award for Achievement in Business and Community Services from the National Congress of Negro Women in Albuquerque the Albuquerque chapter. She received a priceless award from Steel Bridge Albuquerque in August of 2017 and a finalist for a 2017 Stevie Award for Female Innovator of the Year, government or nonprofit with 10 or less employees. In 2019, Ms. Johnson received a Women of Influence Award from Albuquerque Business First. Tonight, everyone, let's give a round of applause for Ms. Debbie Johnson, an everyday hero. Congratulations, Ms. Johnson.
My name is Crystal Barreras, and I'm representing Mercy Kay from Tender Love Community Center. She nominated Debbie Johnson, the CEO and founder of TLCC, for the Everyday Heroes Award. Miss Debbie is a caring and compassionate, thoughtful, loving woman who doesn't see us for our past or judge us for it. She sees the potential in what we can be and helps us with anything she can, just from her heart. It doesn't matter what our background is or what our ethnicity is, what we used to be or how much money we've made. She just sees us for who we are today and does whatever she can to make our future better. I've seen the change and the better in a lot of people's lives, so many lives that she's changed, and I felt it in mine. She is definitely my hero. Thank you.
Congratulations, Ms. Johnson. You can feel the passion in the young lady's voice as she introduced Ms. Johnson. So, Ms. Johnson, congratulations on being an everyday hero. How about we celebrate Mr. Donald Love? Mr. Donald Love was nominated by Alina Ortiz. He is an entrepreneur, and he's showing his family and community that he is putting a small part in the world. He is contributing to it in a big way. Mr. Johnson is the fourth child of 6 children. He grew up in Upper Kirkland Addition and went to Highland High School. He also attended Del Mar College. Mr. Donald Love states that he always knew that he wanted to be someone that was an entrepreneur. So he tirelessly worked to achieve that goal of being an entrepreneur for the Albuquerque area. Everyone, please put your hands together for Mr. Donald Love, and we will be showing his video in just a moment.
Hi, my name is Alina Ortiz. I would like to congratulate Donald Love for winning the Everyday Hero Award. He is the owner of the Waffle Houses in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Some of the reasons I would like to congratulate him is because he is always willing to help his community. He helps his church, which is within his community. He goes out of his way to help all his employees. He helps at the school I work at, Kirtland Elementary School, which is also within his community. And he is not only a great employer or a great owner, but he is also an awesome husband and an awesome father. So I would like to congratulate Donald Love.
Mr. Donald Love, you have contributed greatly to the city of Albuquerque, New Mexico. We honor you on tonight. We know that your family is so very proud of your accomplishments as well. We thank you so much for being a contributing person to the state of New Mexico and beyond by employing people in the city of Albuquerque, New Mexico. Welcome to an elite society of being an everyday hero. Everyone celebrate Mr. Donald Love. On tonight, we also want to recognize Ms. Chantel Muhammadeh. Now, Ms. Muhammadeh, if I am mispronouncing your name, I greatly apologize. But Ms. Chantel Muhammadeh is a mother of 3 children and has been married for 16 years. Her passion is to empower refugee and immigrant women with education. She is a bachelor's in computer science and information technology from Kigali Institute of Science and Technology in Kigali, Rwanda. Her postgraduate is in education, teaching, and vocational training for women. In Rwanda, she was an instructor in different colleges, and this gave a lot of strength to her being a leader. She is also the founder of a nonprofit organization, Umoja. It started as a community group to refugee women in Greensboro, North Carolina, and it was sponsored successfully by the University of North Carolina in Greensboro. She then started working with New Arrivals Institute as a refugee school impact program where she helped women to learn English and organize them to be in a community, as well as teach them how to raise kids in a new culture. She is a leader of a refugee women's empowerment organization called Umoja in Albuquerque as well. She is working with community organizations across the city. Tonight, we want to honor Ms. Chantel Muhammadeh, another everyday hero. Congratulations. We welcome you on tonight. We know that you're doing wonderful things in the community. I'm excited to get to know you on tonight on this Zoom ceremony. Congratulations, ma'am.
Good evening. My name is Ms. Acabal, principal here at La Mesa Elementary.
And my name is Ms. Bates. I'm the assistant principal here at La Mesa Elementary.
We would like to congratulate Ms. Chantal on this recognition. Ms. Chantal, you deserve it. You are amazing. We are so proud of you, and we are so lucky to have you here at La Mesa. Our kids and our staff and our parents love you.
And Ms. Chantal, it's kind of nice to see other people recognize how wonderful you are. Since the first day you showed up, you have aided communication that has helped us build relationships with our families. Sometimes when we're talking to a child who's upset or crying, I can always count on you to come and help me understand what their issue is. And more than that, you're a great comforter too. So we thank you so much for helping us be able to communicate. It helps our whole school work better, and we do all love you. I don't know what we would do without you.
Thank you. Once again, thank you, Ms. Chantal. You deserve it, and it's an honor working with you. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Ms. Chantal.
We can see that her nominees greatly are influenced by her and that she is doing a great work for the community. And we thank you, we thank you, we thank you on tonight. And we thank you for contributing to the state of New Mexico. And we want to honor you on tonight, Ms. Muhammadeh, on being an everyday hero. Congratulations. Our next nominee. How about Ms. Nicole Rogers? Put your hands together for Ms. Nicole Rogers for being an everyday hero in the state of New Mexico. Ms. Rogers' most important job is being a mother to 13-year-old Aaliyah and 3-year-old Elijah. And they are the reasons she works so hard to make this community better. Ms. Nicole's vast experience in both the public and private sector, she has been allowed to build relationships with institutions to drive positive change. She recently accepted a mayor-appointed position as the City of Albuquerque's African-American Community Liaison and comes to the city from her previous role as University of New Mexico Hospitals in the Department of Nursing Excellence as a staff development specialist. Ms. Rogers' background in financial services, customer service, leadership development, and process improvement has given her a passion for capacity building. She is known to be a positive influence with superpowers that are removing communication barriers to promote effective resolutions. In addition, she is the master at getting individuals to connect with each other on a deeper level. Her passion is improving the experience for people of African American descent in New Mexico and along with others in the community. She founded WellStand Foundation to help fill the gaps for our children by first opening a behavioral health home, then transitional living housing units. Congratulations, Ms. Nicole Rogers. Looks like you are a superhero and is an everyday hero in the state of New Mexico. We honor you and we thank you for mastering the art of getting people together. Ms. Nicole Rogers, thank you. You are a everyday hero.
I was having dinner with some friends one day at a restaurant, and this vibrant, excited person came running up to me and said, I hear that you're going to be working at CYFD, and I want to talk to you about what we can do for our kids. And I just knew at that moment that I wanted to be involved with Nicole Rogers and the work that she was doing. And since then, I've learned so much more about what she's doing, her contribution to the creation of the WellStand Foundation for our young people, the vaccine equity stuff that she's been doing over the last year to make sure that Black people in New Mexico have access to this very important vaccine, the work that she's done to organize the Juneteenth celebrations, and the work that she's done this past legislative session with hair discrimination legislation. And now I'm really, really excited to be able to work with her as she has become the new City of Albuquerque Black liaison. It is so wonderful to be able to celebrate Nicole Rogers this year as the 2021 Everyday Hero Award. The way that she has given back to our community, the things that she has done, the way that she uplifts us. Congratulations, Nicole.
Congratulations, Ms. Nicole Rogers. Just wave your hand so everybody know who you are. And there she is, Ms. Nicole Rogers. Congratulations on being an everyday hero. It is said that we can't do anything without our youth. Truly, we do need to honor our youth because we want to encourage them to go further. On our Zoom call tonight, we have a longstanding teacher who has been a community service leader and teacher. And although she's not being honored tonight, we want to recognize Ms. Brooks on tonight. Ms. Brooks, would you wave your hand? Ms. Brooks is a 50-year educator in the state of New Mexico. And although she isn't being honored on tonight, I know that she's excited by our next honoree and everyday hero, Mr. Augustine Leon Sines. Congratulations, Mr. Sines, on being our next hero. Mr. Augustine Leon Sines is currently an incoming freshman student. Get this, he's going to Harvard College. He graduated from Albuquerque High School as the 2021 salutatorian. He was born in Quito, Ecuador, and is a proud bilingual Latino immigrant. His biggest passions are advocacy, STEM, debate, and public speaking. This is evidenced by his various extracurricular clubs, organizations, and initiatives he engages in year-round. He strives to champion equity by uplifting marginalized voices and serving under-resourced communities. He is currently a student leader with the New Mexico Black Central Organizing Committee, helping draft and pass statewide legislation prohibiting race-based hair discrimination. That is wonderful, fantastic. I can't say anything better or anything more than congratulations to you, Mr. Sines, because that is a wonderful accomplishment. Everybody, put your hands together for Mr. Augustine Leon Sines, everyday hero.
Hi, my name is Erica Davis Crump, and I'm the co-founder of the New Mexico Black Central Organizing Committee. We're established in 2020, and our inaugural endeavor was passing the Crown Act in the 2021 legislative session here in New Mexico. And recently, our governor just signed into law the most inclusive anti-discrimination for hair act in the nation. all thanks to the individual who we have nominated here today, our young leader, Augustine Leon Saenz. He took it upon himself to be an advocate, an accomplice, and a light on behalf of himself and his Black peers, and he wrote his letter to his Senator Antoinette Sedillo-Lopez expressing the need for the Crown Act to be brought here to New Mexico to protect himself, his peers, again, his Black peers, and everyone else. And because of him, a whole beautiful movement started, and the COC also became out of a community-loving space and joyful collaboration. In spite of the unprecedented year that we've all had, especially him as a high school senior, he showed up at every single meeting. Every time there was a need for public comment, he was there for so much, doing interviews, and just leading alongside us. And it is with that that we say we are so honored and in awe of you. And we know that this is the beginning of many wonderful and well-deserved awards and achievements. And we absolutely adore and love you. On behalf of myself and the New Mexico Black Central Organizing Committee, Augustine, thank you for being our everyday hero.
Congratulations, Mr. Saenz. You're definitely very much deserving of the Everyday Hero Award. We look forward to you coming back from Harvard and doing something great in the state of New Mexico. We don't want you to leave us, but we understand school is first. But you come back to New Mexico and continue the great work you have started. You promise? Wave your hand. Well, now we're down to our last Everyday Hero. Last but certainly not least, we want to honor tonight a classmate of mine. Also, Miss Kelly Berkeley is a classmate too as well. Miss Sarah Williams. Miss Sarah Williams was born in Seminole, Texas to the late Reverend L.B. and W. Perry. She has, of course, one sister and two brothers, Al and Hub, and her sister's name is Betty. She knew from a long time ago, even as a child, that she wanted to be a teacher. She completed her education at Hobbs High School, graduated in the top 100 of her class. And I must also add, which she didn't know, Miss Sarah Perry is All-American in track in high school. Her record has yet to be broken. She went on to graduate with an Associate of Arts degree from New Mexico Junior College, and she received her bachelor and master's degrees from the University of Southwest, which is formerly known as College of the Southwest. Right now, she works currently as a teacher with the Hobbs High School, Harold Murphy Alternative School, and she also has taught in the junior high school at Highland Junior High. Currently, she also has been she believes teaching is the best job she has ever had in her life. She enjoys working in the school system, and she has been employed with the Hobbs Municipal Schools for 14 years. She's been a cheer coach, a dance coach, and a track coach. Every day she learns from her students, and she also knows to give to her students. The best thing that she can do for them is to teach them. She currently serves on her local credit union board for over 10 years. She's a member of Little Zion Baptist Church, and she's on their finance committee. She also is a member of the Lee County Special Olympics Organization, where she has helped in some capacity for over 25 years. She supports United Way as well annually. Tonight, we want to congratulate an everyday hero from Hobbs, New Mexico, Miss Sarah Williams.
All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Wilma Brooks, and I'm representing the Hobbs branch of the NAACP, where I have held membership for a number of years, and my nominee is also a member of the Hobbs branch in AACP. We also represent the Hobbs Municipal School System as certified teachers. I would now like to express my reasons for nominating Mrs. Sarah Perry Williams. First of all, I can say from the top of my head that she is the epitome of a Christian woman. After serving a number of years in the teaching profession alongside Sarah, I can truly say that she exemplifies what our students need in teachers to work with them in a Christian atmosphere. I have never seen her demote herself lower than Christian standards, working with the staff or students. Also, she plays a role of many, many hats in the school, in the community, in her church, just throughout, I would say, the state of New Mexico in any capacity. I know that she serves on our local Federal Credit Union's Finance Board, and she's also a financial officer in her church. She has been just dynamic in the field of teaching. She serves as our grade book manager, which without Mrs. Williams, we could not survive. Also, we have done team teaching together. And it's just been a joy to be just in the midst of Sarah whenever she's in the presence of the staff and students. She has been a dance team coach. She has served at a junior high, middle school level with the track team, cheerleaders. It's just been phenomenal to know how Sarah has played so many roles just, in the number of years she's been in the teaching profession. We can call on her at school at any time, and she will take the time to work with you in whatever capacity. She's an expert, and she has expertise in all of the areas of the alternative schools curriculum. She can work with her students in the highest math level, history, science, English, whatever. So I feel that she would be the epitome of an African-American woman to deserve this award to the highest, because she is deserving in all respects. And I just truly feel honored and pleased to be able to nominate someone of this caliber. Also, she has been a Teacher of the Year with the Hobbs Branch in AACP, and possibly some other awards that I'm not aware of at this time. But please accept Sarah Williams as one of the top nominees for this African American Everyday Hero. Now,
congratulations, Ms. Sarah Williams. We're so proud of you, as well as we are proud of all of the everyday heroes recognized here tonight. We want to congratulate you. We want to just praise our Father in heaven for giving us everyday heroes in this state of New Mexico, a state that no one knows about. If you go to the East Coast, they say you're from New Mexico. What? New Mexico? Where is that? Where is New Mexico? So we understand that this award on tonight is one of the greatest accomplishments that we could ever have done here in this state. First of all, in closing, I want to thank the Office of African American Affairs. When I was asked to do this, I said, me? Okay, all right. And I'm so glad I did, because I have met some people on tonight that I may otherwise would not have known. So I want to thank all of the staff at the Office of African American Affairs for allowing me to meet so many wonderful people on this ceremony on tonight. I want to congratulate all of the honorees on tonight. I want to say thank you to Ms. Rosalind Jones, the incomparable sound of yours that is a God-given talent. The anointing on your life is tremendous. We look forward to your third project. I also want to say congratulations and thank you to Ms. Beverly McMillan for on tonight being our keynote speaker. She did an excellent job on tonight. She gave us points to ponder. She also encouraged us on tonight. She gave us all kinds of wisdom tools to use in everyday life. And that's what everyday heroes do. They empower us for everyday living. Congratulations to all of your honorees. And in closing, I believe that's going to be it. I'm not sure. Thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless. We look forward to seeing what you're doing and going to be doing in the future. And congratulations to Mr. Harvey. Congratulations to Ms. Herndon, Ms. Johnson. Congratulations to Ms. Rogers. Congratulations to Ms. Muhammadi. Congratulations to Ms. Aguilar. Congratulations to Ms. Williams. Congratulations to Mr. Barry. Congratulations to Ms. Daniel. Congratulations to Dr. Dean. Congratulations to Ms. Bird. Congratulations to Mr. Science. Congratulations to Ms. Berkeley. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Congratulations to Mr. Love. Thank you, thank you, thank you.